Hey there, Harry here, doing some gameplay commentary, Dust Bowl, because I played a lot of Dust Bowl recently. I don't know why, I kind of like harkening back to this TF2 staple, you know? If it's on the Xbox version, you know it's pretty fucking old, and Dust Bowl's there. You know? I mean, some of them really do hold up. Badlands, I think, is one of still the best maps in the game. It holds up incredibly well. You know, it's played competitively. It's wonderful on 24-person, 36-dude servers. It's just a great map all around. Really fun to play. They did change Granary that little bit, so like now it has that what's its face imaging, or the ramp and the thing. So scouts get to mid faster and things like that, and like new strats for make snipers more efficient on it. But so yeah, so I ran the Crits Creek in the first live. I'm trying this new weird setup where my original idea was I was going to use the Overdose, the Kritzkrieg, and the Vitasaw. So essentially, I'd be able to, like, even if I died while, like, charging, I'd have a decent amount of charge because I was using the Kritzkrieg, and then my Vitasaw would already have some, like, my Vitasaw would mean I get up to 20, that's what it does, you lose 10 health, but if you die, you have up to 20% Uber, depending on how much you charge. And then I would be able to whip out my Overdose and, like, do my rollout really, really fast, because the Overdose makes you run faster depending on how much stuff you have. And it kind of works, I guess. I use it maybe once or twice. It was just kind of a weird setup I decided to try, you know. I feel like something might have happened with it. It would have been better on a 5 CP map where you're doing a lot more running than on something like Dust Bowl, but hey, it was a strategy. And so sooner or later, I'm going to switch off the Kritzkrieg because it is, well, maybe more better for this, for what this loadout's trying to do, which is essentially just get up to a really fast movement speed with the the Overdose as soon as possible. Here I use it to run away, which is part of the usefulness of the Kritzkrieg's fast charging rate means I can move very fast now because of course I fully charged the Kritzkrieg, right? So yeah, the Kritzkrieg works better for that, but when you're pushing Dust Bowl last, or this stage of Dust Bowl, on the last point of this stage of Dust Bowl where they probably have sentries and things, the Uber gun's probably better. The Uber gun. The regular medic gun that makes the Ubers is probably better. As you can see, I've switched to it there. Mainly it's because I was killed while Ubering. I was like, oh, you know, I want to be invincible too. It's not fair that just he gets it. So yeah, I switched over to this gun. So this guy, he's jumping around to come find me. I'm kind of afraid that guy's a spy, but if he was, that rocket probably would have killed him. So, you know, we're just pushing in. It's fun. Dust Bowl is, I don't know, it's just fun sometimes. Dust Bowl can just be really fun sometimes. I mean, I think the third point of Dust Bowl is that's so obviously a spy, so I whip out my Vitasaw and start going at him, and now I'm really afraid he's going to butter knife me to death, though thankfully that does not happen. I see pyros and things, and this guy's all flamey, so I'm not heading out there. Of course, I walk back inside, because it's never a good idea just kind of staying in a choke point. You are suspect to sniper and demo man, just random soldier spam, like every flare gun shot from any pyro, any random needle from any medic, any random pipe from any demo man is probably going to be coming at the choke point. So that's, of course, someplace as a medic or really any other class you don't want to be if you can avoid it. Of course, some classes kind of have to stand there, aka snipers who want to be able to view the action. So right here, I'm basically just crouching around, having a good time, waiting for my Uber to charge, and just kind of watching the entrance, making sure nobody comes up and wants to ruin my day and kill me before I am able to pop my Uber. So we're going to be rushing in here. I'm expecting sentries, and I make a mistake here. I thought he was going to come down here with me, but I think he wasn't originally, that wasn't originally his plan, and so now they have mini sentries all over the place, so I'm just gonna leave him there to die, because I figure there's no possible way the point gets capped with this one soldier and one medic against the entirety of the enemy team, and I would have gotten away with that runaway too if it wasn't for those meddling kids and the fact that I got stuck on a wall, because again, if you want to be good at TF2, map knowledge is completely critical. If I had remembered that you couldn't go that direction, that's a wall to my right when I was backing up, not the tunnel, I probably would have survive that encounter. So apparently they're pushing us back now, which means that I'm running away on my Overdose out for that little bit of extra speed bonus. The Overdose doesn't do as much damage, and you don't get the Blutsauger health draining majiggers, but you run fast when you have Ubers, and only when you have it out. It's not like a passive buff. If it was a passive buff, it would just be so, like, I would use it over the Blutsauger. We're just saying something because the Blutsauger is one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. Like, I'm probably don't pronounce it right, even though my great-great-grand ancestry thingies were German, which I hate when people say, it's like, oh yeah, I'm German. Oh yeah, you have German heritage, like, is German culture, is that part of your family? It's like, no, like, my ancestors just came here from Germany, like, fucking a billion years ago. It's like, nobody cares, right? Just that is not a unique part about you. That's your history, and it doesn't even affect you as a person at all, except for the fact that you like to tell people about it. So yeah, I can't, long story short, I don't know what the right way to pronounce the name of that gun is. So I guess shot from behind, I go down in health, and so I immediately pop my Uber. Obviously, you do not want to drop Ubers. That is the worst feeling in the world, and your team will kind of hate you for it. So now I'm just crouching on the point. I don't really know what to do. They ended up Ubering, so that was another failed push. Lots of failed pushes, but but, you know, it's Dust Bowl, so we got time. Like, as much as it may be annoying that, now, what do you call it? It's, you get, like, 30 minutes per map. It's definitely balanced. I feel like Dust Bowl is a very, very balanced map. Maybe skewed a little bit into the favor of the... Actually, no. No. Maybe some individual stages are skewed a little bit, but... Overall, Dust Bowl, I feel, is incredibly balanced. And this guy, you are dumb. You cannot heal cloaked spies when you're a medic. Tell all your spy friends, tell everyone playing TF2 that I can't do that, because that guy was calling medic while on fire and cloaked, and just decided to let himself die while probably thinking that I sucked at the game. So, when it was really him. So, yeah, no, tell your spy friends that you should not be doing that. That guy was a silly goose and deserved that horrible, painful death that he experienced. And burning is the worst way to go, I've heard. At least if you had to pick a way, you probably wouldn't pick immolation. See, it's a big word. I'm using these big words because I'm in school now. They're big. So, NG's coming up, I get hit by a flare or something, and so I'm kind of afraid. I'm like, where's the pyro? Is he behind me? Is he like behind me, flaming me? And so, really trying to get out of there. That little run from the rocks to the back is really scary. And so I go down to 37 health from a rocket. I have no idea where the dude I was healing went. Maybe, I thought he jumped, so I was looking up in the sky. I was like, what's going on? We're getting on the point. There he is again. So now people are on the point, and they're killing me. It's all pretty bad, and there's a pretty nice screenshot. I very much enjoyed that, with the guy like way up in the air on the point, and kind of the dramatic camera angle from below him, but still getting enough to see the whole background. There are 2 minutes left. So I'm just going to be waiting here for the demo man. He's just going to be pushing. We're going to be running out, trying to cap some points. 2 minutes, probably enough to charge an Uber, but I guess we're just going to be pushing in, trying to push in without it. You know, maybe we can get some stuff done. Maybe I can hide for a while, charging my Uber while he's trying to get stuff done. Overall, make it a, you know, a better plan in the long run. So he's going to be playing some stickies. I'm going to be watching my back, and nope, there's a pyro burning me. So I'm going to have to be forced out in here, and then I die, of course. That was a good play by the pyro, because I couldn't stay where I was. Obviously, I would have been destroyed by the close range power that is fire, and if I run out, I get destroyed by heavies and sentries and the such. So we have a sentry in here, you know, so that's good. You know, they're not freaking getting our dispenser and telly. You know, fucking, that's a plan. So 1 minute left, probably enough time to charge an Uber, and then have maybe a little bit of time left for a push, but, you know, we're not really feeling it. I'm not really the wait eating around type, even though I did wait around in this video. You actually watched me do that, charging an Uber, but, so yeah, very close to coming to death here. Luckily, there are 2 medium-sized health packs in this room, so I'm going to be dropped down in here. My goal is basically trying to keep my team alive for as long as possible, essentially trying to outlast the enemy team, but alas, they're Ubered. I didn't really have anything I could do there. I decided not to run into the tunnel. That may have been my best option for escape. Maybe whip out the overdose, run into the tunnel, just try and get in away, but 30 seconds left. I had no way we're going to get an Uber in time, and I just die from pretty poor play. I wanted to check out what was going out there, even though I probably should have just stayed in the blissful ignorance of my little safety chamber there. So I'm healing this guy. We're just going to be shooting things. I'm going to rush onto the point because, of course, there's always the possibility, but no, there isn't. They have sentries and things. I die, and we're going to lose the round in 3 seconds, and it kind of sucks. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'm Harry. This was some TF2 gameplay commentarying on Dust Bowl, you know, the true classic of TF2. Thanks for watching.